Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lele's Artistic Jewelry Design channel. My name is Lele. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful and beautiful day. Thus far, I am. Today we're going to be doing some bracelets from the Bargain Big Box of January, which is the Dusty Words collection. As you see, I have some already put on my wire here on my coil body from Miss Louisa's store, Etsy store. That link will be down below as well. So we're going to be doing some bracelets, separate bracelets together. But before we get started, let's go over the Book of Blessings so that we can bless someone. The blessing of the reading today goes to say, hope melts the frost from the tiniest leaf, allowing it to grow stronger in the healing light of the sun. Living in harmony with nature's seasons awaken us to spring's renewal, fall's cozy slowness, winter's savory rest, and summer's exuberance. Thus, we are reminded to honor each season's energies for the wisdom they hold. All around, leaves are falling, drifting, swooping in the wind. They become a whirligig, a dance of wind and nature. They are a picture of the heavenly places where light-hearted beings are carried by the invisible power of love. This is all about how seasons change and all the beautiful things that happen during this changing of seasons. And hopefully you're having a wonderful season yourself. This concludes our blessing reading of today. May you be blessed and pass the blessing on to someone else. Now I am going to set that aside for a minute. And I remember recalling telling you all I was going to tell you about some Easter bracelets that I had worked on for some tweens and some kids. So these are some of the Easter bracelets that I put together, and they're available in my Etsy shop. So if you have some tweens, you have some kids, boys or girls, Easter is slowly approaching us, which we call the Resurrection Sunday. And I have here some Easter bracelets I'm going to go over with you for just a brief minute, so you can take a gander and look and see what I've been working on for the tweens and the kids. So if you have any granddaughters, grandsons, great-granddaughters, or great-grandkids, you get them some Easter bracelets. I have all types here. We have bunnies, we have rabbits, we have Easter eggs, we have flowers, we have carrots, so I'm just going to lay them out. So we're going to go over each one by one. This right here, we have some eggs, yellow and green eggs with some clay beads, with some little green spacer beads in between. These would fit a size 6.5 to 7 size wrists for your tweens or for your kids. So you can turn them any way you want to turn them. So that's that one. Then we have some yellow and white eggs, Easter eggs with yellow and white clay beads. We also have some blue chevron zigzag shaped Easter eggs with multicolor seed beads. We have some pretty blue and green flowers with the blue, green, and white seed beads. We have some, I have some carrots with green and white and orange seed beads to match. We have some bunny rabbit heads here, some bunny rabbits. 3 little bunny rabbits with the matching beads. We have some pink and white bunny rabbit. Just have the little heads with pink and white seed beads. We have some pink and green flowers for the little girls with the matching seed beads. We have the yellow and white and orange with the matching seed beads. So that's that group of bracelets. These are all in my Etsy shop. We're going to go over another group. Let's put those aside. Let's go over these. Then we get on to the matter at hand of doing the bracelets for my bargain bee box. Okay. Now these are more for like the older kids, even for adults, because I would wear some of these myself, you know, just for fun. So here we have white butterflies with white pearls. We have like a soft pale pink butterfly and flowers, and this is like a real soft pink beads, and these are all acrylic beads, and these are plastic, and they're on stretchy cord, durable stretchy cord. And we have the same style, but these are like got white lining inside, green facet on the outside, green, mint green butterflies and flowers. Let me take up my own bracelets, as you can see. So then we have another style in blue. We have some round rondelles with some round facets right here with the pale blue, sky blue, light blue design with the butterflies and the flowers. And then we have a lighter version, almost like a lime green yellow, with the butterflies and the flowers with the white lining inside, and the beads are faceted. So I'm going to show you that it even fit my wrist. So see, it fits my wrist as well. So then we have the pink. This pink is really pretty for the tweens, or even for yourself. You know, you just want a little fun bracelet to wear. It don't have to just be for Easter. It can be for the spring and summertime, for your tweens, or for your kids, or for yourself. Then we have the purple. These are purple glass beads. And these are acrylic plastic beads, and these are the plastic beads. So we have the purple butterflies and a purple flower. And then we have right here one with the bunny ears, bunny head. It says hop, and it has pink and white and purple clay beads. That'd be a fun little bracelet for your tweens, for your kids. Okay, that's that group right there. Like I said, these are all in my Etsy shop. Have one more group. Now these right here have words in them that represents Easter. We have like one with a white flower and a pink flower that says flower. Or if you turn it that way, it's going to say flower too. So see, it says flower. Then we have one that says basket with butterflies and little faceted beads, which is the eggs that go in the basket. Then we have bunnies, pink bunnies with white and faceted and pink faceted beads, acrylic and plastic beads with clay beads spacers. And then we have one that says Easter, and all the colors represents the pastel colors of Easter with Easter eggs. So these like represent Easter eggs. With white clay spacer beads. So all of these will be in my Etsy. So I know I promised on the last video that I would show you the bracelets that I was working on for the tweens and the kids. So these are the bracelets, and all of these will be in the Etsy store. Very reasonably priced, of course. So hop on over and get your tweens and your kids some Easter bracelets, because Easter is slowly approaching. It's approaching us. I like doing the pastel colors. These are some very nice pastel colors. So they'll all be available in my Etsy shop. Now that I got that out the way like I promised I would, let's get on to the heart of the matter. And I just lost some of my print beads. Okay, now I've already put together this bracelet. However, I didn't put the lobster claw on the end of it, on one end of it. So this bracelet is already put together. We have some rhodonite faceted beads here, some pink crystals in the center, some gold spacer beads, some gold seed beads, which are glass seed beads. These rhodonite chips, they come from Beads and Stones. And the faceted clear pink bead that come from my own collection. Actually, these come from Gina's store. One of Gina's subscriptions that I got. Well, that subscription with one of her bags I had. I still had some pink beads left. But the rhodonites come from the Dusty Rose collection. And the spacer beads come from my own stash, as well as the seed beads. And we have them here on some clam shells. So that's one bracelet I had already put it together. This one is halfway put together, so we got some agate, some maroon marble agates. See that pretty white swirl in there. We got some rhodonite beads, faceted beads from the Dusty Rose collection, as well as the white faceted. To me, it's almost like a real soft pink frosted beads right there, glass beads. We got some glass seed beads, the gold spacer beads. And see, each one of these agates are different. You see the banding on there? I love the banding, the white swirl banding that's on there. And each one is different. That's really pretty. So we're going to finish up that one. Then we're going to finish up this one together. And we got some more agate, maroon agates on here. And each one of them is different with the pink crystal rondelles. And we have the black tourmaline from the Dusty Rose collection, as well as the antique copper bead caps from the Dusty Rose collection. So we're going to finish this one up together too. And if we have time, we're going to do one more necklace from that collection. So without further notice, let's get to busy. Let's get busy. I got my other eyes on, which is my magnifying glasses. So let's do this one right here. So we're going to finish this one off. Like I said, we got the pink crystals, the black tourmaline, some antique copper bead caps with the maroon agate with the swirls in it and the white spots. Very nice agates. And what we're going to do, we got some clamshells here. Some little clamshells. I'm going to open them up. You know, sometimes that focus is hard. I'm just put it on here. This guide, by the way, really helps measure your bracelets. As to where you might not even need a cone, because Louisia's system is almost pretty much foolproof here. Unless you know how many centimeters. Yep, unless you know the circumference and the millimeters and the diameter of the coil or the bracelet that you would have. So this one right here is about it's going to be about 8.03 inch circumference bracelet. It might be a little too big. Which I think it will be. So I might have to take off one end of these, or just take off one of each. So let's just take off one of these beads. Just leave the little black tourmaline right there. Yeah, that would get it. So that would put us at, if I just leave the tourmaline on there, that would leave us at about 7.42 inch circumference, which is a good size bracelet, an average size bracelet. So you too can purchase this coil buddy from Louisa's channel at Louisa@MistyMoonDesigns.com, and she has an Etsy shop where you can get this kit along with her magic rods and everything that goes with this. So we took one of them off. Let's get some crimp beads. So I have some crimp beads here. And I'm going to put 2 crimp beads on. So I'm going to get my needle nose pliers here. And I'm just going to hold this end in my hand while I work this end. That way I have some flexibility in my bracelet. Let's see, we're going to close that one up. Actually, I should have just put that all the way up. But it's okay. Hopefully I have enough down here, because that should have came all the way down. So don't make the mistake I just did. I should have brought it all the way up to the tippy top. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fish it back down through here now. So we're just going to fish it back down. Y'all notice how I always do that. I just take it back down so I don't waste too much wire, which I was not intending to do what I just did. But we're going to just roll with it. And I got a wire right there. Then we're just going to pull it down in there. And then we're just going to close this up. Straighten it up, close it up. And that wire just sticking out right here. Just cut it off. Okay, let's do this other end. Make sure we got some flexibility there. Let's get another clamshell. Open that up. Bring the clamshell on there. Bring it through that center opening. Then we're just going to get some crimp beads. I'm just gonna flatten those. Let's see if we can fish this one back down through there. we got that on there. Then we're going to close that up. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of tight. I got that a little tight. I may have to go back in and restring it. It's got a little tightness to it. I gotta put it just a little tight. Loosen it up some. Cut that off. And just try to squeeze that little piece in there. Okay, now we're gonna put some jump rings on here. Our jump rings. Get my round nose pliers. Close that end up. Get another jump ring. And come in and close that end up. Open this one up and put the lobster claw in there. And then we're going to close that up. Okay, now we got one bracelet done. Okay, there go one. Now let's put the lobster claw on this one. And close that one up, and this one will be done. So now we have that one. And let's do these two right here. Let's do this last bracelet together. And then we're going to do a necklace together. So you see I already got one end. Already right there. They're already halfway done when we finish it together. Okay, let's get it. We open that up. Bring it through the center. Let's grab 2 crimp beads. I need to hold it in my hand. Oh. Well, we almost had it. I don't remember how I did this. Okay, here we go. Okay, so they're right there, right there. Put that one back on. That back on.